Hello everybody, this is François aka Tsunamayo and welcome for this first development log video. So in this video I am gonna talk about the Galaxy, okay, so on the little bit on the technology behind for people that are really interesting and curious about the game. And so as you can see, this nice view on the Galaxy is new, so before we only had the Starfield behind. But I recently did this, and what is really interesting is that the what we are seeing now is really specific to the location we are in. So for example, let's open the galactic star map. So this is our current position, so we can zoom a little bit on it, and everything we see around is really matching what is on the star map. So every dust cloud, so this is place where a new star, a lot of new stars are born. So everything is really matching what we are seeing now. And so before I explain a little bit on how it is created, we will explore a different place so you can see a different and hopefully a nice view on the galaxy. So usually in the game you do this by warping with your warp system, and there is a warp animation and so on, but for this video we are gonna cheat and actually we'll teleport to random positions. So yeah, so this is a really striking view on the galaxy. So we are much higher than before. So let's check our position. So we are located, yes, so we are located here, and as you can see, yeah, we are much higher than before. So this is why we have this very specific view on the galaxy actually. And actually, as you can see, there is not that much star on the top, but there is a lot more star on the bottom, simply because the density, I mean, all the stars are more located on the galactic plane. So yeah, let's just try a few different more. Okay, so as you can see, the engine is generating the texture. Okay, so right now we are more close to the galactic plane, and let us see where we are located. Okay, so we are just right here. And so yeah, it's really important because I really want to give the player the will to explore different location. So having really a different view and something that really match what you are supposed to see in the sky was really an important part for the game. So that's why I wanted to use this technology. Let us try a different view. Okay, so this is quite close to what we had first, so I will try another one. And obviously right now I'm completely cheating, so we are teleporting into various locations, but in the game you will have to warp, and your warp drive will have only a limited range, so you will not be able to teleport to the far end of the galaxy like that. So this is yeah, this is quite interesting. So we are quite high, but I think we are still a bit close to the galactic center. So yeah. Okay, so let's just try one last, and then I will move on the technical detail. Okay, so let's just try to select a few stars in the sky. Let's see if we can spot one or two. Okay, so this one is 500 light years away. You can see here. Maybe this one, where is it? Yeah, so this nice yellow one. So yeah, every star in the sky is actually matching really a star that exists, and we can warp to it if we want. Okay, so now I'll try to explain how this technology is working. So basically what you have to understand is that the galaxy is actually a mathematical object that is defined for every point in space. So it's like a field in physics. So for every position there is actually several density that are defined. So let me show you this. So this is a a view of all the components that are creating the galaxy. So the first one, for example, the most simplest one is actually the galactic core, so the bulge, which is really a simple fall-off function. So the farther from the center you are, the lower the value it will be, and it have a specific yellowish color like that. But then there is other components. So for example, the spiral component is just the normal density of star, which is here, which is also a more complex fall-off function. I just get inspiration from a scientific paper from an astronomer on how galaxies are working. But this is this is really the simplest component. There is also this other component, which is the density of newborn stars. So this is place in the galaxy where a lot of young stars are, and this is place where basically it's more luminous than other place. And the last component is maybe the most interesting one, is interstellar dust. Okay, so this is it's rendered like that because actually the way it works is really different. So it's not something that will emit light, but it is more something that will absorb light. Okay, and the way the final picture is composed, because obviously it is a tri-dimensional object, but the picture at the end is only two-dimensional. So the way it will work is that we'll create a ray that is starting at our current location, and for several steps along the way we will look at the density value of each of these components, and we'll add a little bit of color along the way. Okay, and the final color will be the sum of all these little contributions that are just accumulating themselves along the distance. So for example, to create this holomap in real time, I dump all the density value into what we call a volume texture, okay, which is just a tri-dimensional texture, and then I will sample this texture I think 200 times to get the final picture. And really what is interesting is that so this is really done in real time, so there is just a volume texture, and then the composition is done in real time, but the galactic background, okay, for the skybox is using a different technology. So we will raycast it, ray trace it offline, so when the scene is created or when you are warping, and then put that into a texture, and then there is nothing that is done in real time. Whereas for this, it is actually done every time as you look at the holomap. Okay guys, so one last before we stop the video. So we are very high on the plane, but quite close to the center, so let us check what it gives. And this is it. So it is very different from what we had in our starting location, but this is exactly what you are supposed to see actually. So I hope you like this video, and tell me if you want me to talk about other subjects, and I will try to answer all your questions. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.